We have a little slew of comedians. Let's get things rolling right now with Vaughn. Woo! What a crowd! How's everybody doing tonight? Champagne. Oh, I'm feeling a little under weather tonight. I was a little sick. I got a little too drunk last night. Just a wee bit, yeah. It wasn't my regular too drunk. I ended up passing out on the kitchen floor. I had urinated myself. It wasn't that bad though, because it gave me the motivation to take a shower and do some laundry. I mean, look at me. Just doesn't happen overnight. Thinking about getting that drunk again tonight and pass out the kitchen sink, see if we can get some dishes done tomorrow. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll tell you what, I got into town earlier today. I went to my hotel, and I was thirsty. Like I said, I was a little sick, and all I wanted was a nice, ice-cold, caffeinated beverage. So I go to the vending machine on the floor of my hotel, and I walk up, limping. I don't know why. I pull out my dollar, my last dollar out of my wallet, and I put it into the machine. And I wait for the drop into the love trough. And the machine ate my dollar. And at that moment in time, if I had one wish, I would have wished that I could turn my hoo-ha into a dollar bill so I could screw that vending machine the way it just screwed me. I don't like vending machines. Well, I see we got a lot of people sitting up front. I like that. You don't see that in a lot of big places. Yeah, give it up for the people in the front. Yeah. Other people in the back clapping. That's awkward. Okay, trying to be cool. You don't see that a lot. I remember back in school, nobody sat up front in classroom. And especially in church, everybody sits in the back at church. I never really got that. I was like, why don't you want to sit up front so you can be closer to the front of the line for the wine and cookies at the end of the show? Then I kind of figured it out, because the altar boys sit in the front, and the congregation probably doesn't want the same special attention they're getting. Oh, yeah, okay, whatever. Shut up. That's only in Catholic churches, though, isn't it? I grew up Lutheran. We go to Lutheran church. Our church is way better. Yeah, Protestant. The church is fun. It was like 30 minutes long. You go, you sing some songs, and there's a sermon. You color in a little children's Burlton thing, whatever it's called. Sing some more songs, go down, have cookies, come up, go to Sunday school. We had fun Sunday school. We learned the good way. Like, we made arts and crafts, like a little Noah's Ark with popsicle sticks and glue, and the good tasty glue, the one that comes out of the squirt bottle. Not that nasty salty paste you gotta lick off the stick. And then we'd go home after church. Except, church wasn't done when we went home. For me and my dad, we'd get home, we'd sit in front of the TV, and we'd pray to that TV. If the Bears wouldn't get their asses kicked by the Packers again. And that changed the past couple of years. The Bears got better. We're winning. We're beating those fudge Packers now. Except for that one guy on the offense, the quarterback. I don't know, what's his name? What's his initials? It's like something like he puts the FU in fumble. I don't know. Cheesy joke, I know, thank you. I'll tell you what. I mean, it doesn't matter. He can't do anything. He can take steroids. Our offense is always going to be terrible. I like my Bears. Speaking of steroids, I caught my fat friend taking steroids about 3 weeks ago. Well, I call him fat. He thinks he's muscly, but I bet he could give Chunk a run for his money in the truffle shuffle, if you know what I'm talking about. We made a deal. I wouldn't tell anybody about him taking steroids if I could have some. And I did. I took some of the steroids. I wasn't going to take them for the same reason he was, though. I mean, look at me. Not going to happen. But I read up on these steroids. I read somewhere that these steroids will lower your sperm count. And guess who's a big fan of safe sex right here, ladies and gentlemen? But then, I was like, maybe that won't work, because doesn't Barry Bonds have kids? Oh yeah, he's got kids. One for every roll in the back of his neck. Oh, that's right. Oh man.